said, why you rolling slowly now through the mud at midnight? Rubber floats on memories I can't leave behind. Hands on the wheel, but my mind's off out of sight. With whiskey breath and rebel I'm just passing time. Burn rubber twisting as I skirt that gravel turn. Boots up on the dash, let the empty bottle churn. Steel horse rattling every mile another page. Voice on the wind, but I ain't trying to be saved. I remember laughter, dirt roads, faded blue jeans. But these daisy shot burns, every word means. Trying to outrun a promise, carving faded oaks. Like a tar weeping like the last thing you spoke. The world washed out, all I see. Moon hangs heavy like you lean on me. Treble in my chest, 808s in my veins. I've been riding all night, can't outrun the rain. Oh no, she said, why you rolling slow through the mud? Oh, devil blood at midnight. Rubber floats on memories I can't leave behind. Hands on the wheel, but my mind's off out of sight. Whiskey breath, their rebel lines, just passing time. Yeah. Cracked leather seats, sipping hard at the line. If she saw me now, wonder if she'd call it a crime. Swear I ain't breaking nothing but my own damn heart. Words spewing quick, but the hurt comes slow, comes sharp. Fiddle howling, got my mind in a tangle. Thinking about the nights we kick it at an angle. Back row kings and queens, running wild barrel age. Not just talking to ghosts, letting whiskey set the stage. Rebel in my veins, can't change, can't fake. But I trade 100 rounds for the promise I ain't break. Windows fogged up, but I see her in the lines of that backwoods road, straight running out of time. She said, why you rolling slow through the night, through the mud at midnight? Rubber floats on memories I can't leave behind. Hands on the wheel, but my mind's off out of sight. Whiskey breath and rebel lines, oh, just in time. Steel strings, tire bones, echoes in my chest. Tires rolling on, can't put the past to rest. I ain't looking for a sign, just a little less weight. Headlights cut the dark, fate's never late. She said, why you rolling slow through the mud at midnight? Rubber floats on memories I can't leave behind. I'll leave behind. Hands on the wheel, but my mind's off out of sight. Whiskey breath and rebel lives, time, just passing time, passing time. Yeah, passing time. Yeah, y'all know how we Buzzfeed, Bootfleek. Hell yeah. Rolling up late, dust up, feel the night. Just a barking dog, couple taillights. That banjo ripping while the bottle gets passed. Don't know his name, but he's sitting way back. Rubber chewing, gravel, never asking why. Whiskey on his breath, wheel spin, he don't care. Loud mouth, knuckles bleed, leaning back in his chair. Rebel lines cut deeper when he's out there talking smack. No rules, just bones. You won't find him looking back. He's got a mouth like a backfired Ford, hellfire tongue, breaking windows with a laugh. Never right, but always young. Slide guitar wailing, cussing out the dust in the law. Harmonica singing, spit flying, boots kicking raw. Got secrets hid out in that busted old Dodge. Only truth he spits comes out cold from a jar. Whiskey on his breath, wheel spin, he don't care. Loud mouth, knuckles bleed, leaning back in his chair. Rebel lines cut deeper when he's out there talking smack. No rules, just bones. You won't find him looking back. I ain't your friend, never was. Screws loose, get no fucks. Hands dirty, words cheap, likes it rough, likes it tough. All that's honest, all that's mean. Puddle jumping while it's saying punchlines hit harder when the devil grins. Never caught smiling, ain't afraid to bleed. Painting muddy fenders with another man's greed. Gas in the tank, fire in his veins. He'll outdrive tomorrow, he'll outrun the rain. Yeah. Whiskey on his breath, wheels spin, he don't care. Loud mouth, knuckles bleed, leaning back in his chair. Rebel line, good line to the break of dawn. Mudgy listed tall thing, night gets gone.
Wash it clean, can't make it right. Blood on my hand, blood on my hand. Yeah, I'm talking to you, brother, face to face now. Remember when we swore we'd never break down? But you went and crossed that line we drew in sand. Now I got blood on my hands, blood on my hands. You played me for a fool, thought I wouldn't see. All them whispered conversations, thought you fooled me. But these country roads got eyes and word gets round. Now your secret's in the ground, buried deep down. Blood on my hands, blood on my hands. Every time I close my eyes, there you stand. Blood on my hands, blood on my hands. Tell me how to live with what I can't understand. I try to warn you, try to make you see. The path you chose would be the death of me. Now the guilt's got weight heavy as a stone. Blood on my hands and I'm all alone. Blood on my hands. And the thought of coming is my friend. Blood on my hands. Remember mama's porch where we made that vow. Swore we'd have each other's back somehow. But greed got in your heart, money changed your mind. Left our brotherhood behind, left me here to find. These stains won't fade no matter how I try. Your ghost keeps haunting me, asking me why. I can still hear your voice calling out my name. But you're the one who brought this shame. Blood on my hands, blood on my hands. Should've known you never understand. Blood on my hands, blood on my hands. Now I'm standing here, a broken man. I try to warn you, try to make you see. The path you chose will be the death of me. Now the guilt's got weight heavy as a stone. Blood on my hands and I'm all alone. Blood on my hands. Never thought of coming is my friend. Blood on my hands. Blood on my hands. Blood on my hands. Blood on my hands. Tell me how to sleep when the pain won't end. Tell me how to breathe when I lost my friend. These country fields remember what we used to be. Now they just remind me of your treachery. I try to warn you, try to make you see. The path you chose would be the death of me. Now the guilt's got weight heavy as a stone. Blood on my hands and I'm all alone. Blood on my hands. Never thought it'd come to this, my friend. Blood on my hands. Blood on my hands. Blood on my hands. Can't wash it clean, can't make it right. Blood on my hands. Blood on my hands. 17 summer since I swore on sacred ground. Blood brothers bound by broken bottles, brotherhood profound. Backbone bent beneath the burden, bearing all your sins. Believe in brotherhood when betrayal always wins. Borrowed time becomes a noose when loyalty's a liability. Building castles in the clay while you collect the currency. Counting scars like consolation maps across my weathered skin. Calculating costs and keeping quiet while corruption creeps within. Born to silence, sun in crimson. Lost my voice defending lies. Brotherhood burns, brotherhood burns. Fractured foundations, fabricated fellowship. Family fusing for deflection, friendship on a sinking ship. Growing gardens in the graveyard of our childhood promises. Grieving ghosts of genuine trust, now just empty offices. Hollow handshakes, hollow hearts, hollow hopes for honest change. Holding on to hateful habits, hunting truth through hostile range. Internal inventory shows investment in illusion. Isolation's my salvation from this brotherhood's confusion. Swore to silence, signed in crimson. Lost my voice defending lies. Revelation in the recognition of the rock. Resurrection of my spirit from the ruins that you rock. Revolution starts with one man breaking bonds that bind the soul. Resolution cut the cancer, make my fractured spirit whole. Brotherhood burns, brotherhood burns. Breaking bread becomes breaking necks when nine is just a word. Bruised and battered by your bullshit. Brotherhood's absurd. Cutting corners, cutting throat, cutting ties to toxic kin. Can't continue this charade when conscience contradicts within. Dangerous devotion to a dynasty of deception. Desperate for deliverance from this damaged conception. Every oath I ever offered now feels orchestrated wrong. End of era, time to sing a different song. Sworn to silence, signed in crimson. Lost my voice defending lies. Brotherhood burns, brotherhood burns. Back roads and backwoods, that's where I come from. Mama raised me right, but I still pack guns. Started in the sticks where the mud gets thick. Now I'm spitting bars with that country click. Got my boots on tight and my truck revved up. Been grinding since dawn, never giving a fuck. These city folks don't understand the way we handle business in the country every damn day. Riding dirt roads, that's my way. Riding dirt roads every day. Riding dirt roads won't change. Riding dirt roads stay the same. I'm riding dirt, riding dirt, riding dirt roads home. Riding dirt, never felt so strong. Riding dirt through the fields I roam. Riding dirt, this is where I belong. Corn whiskey sipping while the sun goes down. I'm the realest motherfucker in this whole damn town. Got the banjo picking while the bass goes boom. Ain't no fancy shit, just this backyard room. But I earn respect with my sweat and blood. Now they know my name from the creek to the flood. Riding dirt roads, that's my way. Riding dirt roads every day. Riding dirt roads won't change. Riding dirt roads stay the same. can take me out the country, but you can't take the country out me, that's my damn mistake. Been riding these roads since I was knee-high. Now I'm spitfire rapping with my head held high. Fuck what they say about my backward ways. I'm riding dirt roads till the end of my days. I'm riding dirt, riding dirt, riding dirt roads home. Riding dirt, carved in the stone. Riding dirt through the fields I roam. Riding dirt, this is my damn throne. That's my way, riding dirt roads every day. You know what I'm saying? I've been riding passenger too long now. You've been telling me which way to go. Every turn I make you shake your head like you got something I don't know. But I'm driving now, I'm driving now. Got my hands up on the wheel. You're a backseat driver, you're a backseat driver. Always telling me what to do. You're a backseat driver, you're a backseat driver. But this road belongs to me, not you. I've been listening to your voice too much. You've been mapping out my every move. I know these roads like the back of my hand, and I got nothing left to prove. Cause I'm driving now, I'm driving now. Got my foot down on the gas. You're a backseat driver, you're a backseat driver. Always telling me what to do. You're a backseat driver, you're a backseat driver. But this road belongs to me. I don't need your directions, I don't need your advice. Been down this way before, won't ask you twice. You're a backseat driver, you're a backseat driver. Always telling me what to do. You're a backseat driver, you're a backseat driver. But this road belongs to me. You're a backseat driver, you're a backseat driver. Keep your mouth shut and let me drive. You're a backseat driver, you're a backseat driver. This is my time to feel alive. Yeah, I'm driving now, I'm driving now. This road is mine. Tommy, you remember when we stood by that old creek? Blood brother sworn at 7, now look where we be. You took the money from my daddy's safe that night, left me holding all the blame. Said you'd make it right, you never came back, never came back. Left me with the shame and the family's crack. Now I see your face on the wall of posters downtown. Wonder if you ever think about this broken ground. Blood and gravel, that's all we got left, blood and gravel. From the promises you kept, you can run from the law, but you can't run from me, blood and gravel. said she trusted you like him. Daddy lost his job, reputation wearing thin. I learned to fight with fists and work with callous hands, while you were living easy off my family stolen plans. The sheriff came around asking questions every week about the boy who disappeared without a word to speak. I kept my mouth shut tight, loyalty runs deep, but blood and gravel, that's the promise that you keep. Blood and gravel, that's all we got left. Blood and gravel, from the promises you kept. You can run from the law, but you can't run from me. Blood and gravel, blood and mess. 10 years later and I'm standing on your porch. Got your address from your sister, flame inside me torch. You look older, worn down by the weight you carry around. Time to face the blood and gravel that you left on sacred ground. Tommy, look me in the eye and tell me it was worth it. All the running, all the hiding, all the hurt you've been nursing. I ain't here for violence, just need to hear you say that you remember what you took from us that day. The money's long gone, but the damage still remains in every face back home that calls our family name. So here we stand, two men who used to share the same dream. Blood and gravel, nothing's what it seemed. Blood and gravel, that's all we got left. Blood and gravel, from the promises you kept. You can run from the law, but you can't run from me. Blood and gravel, blood and gravel, blood and gravel. Said I'd never amount to nothing much, just like my old man kept your mouth shut when I needed you. Now look at me, standing tall again. This blood runs deeper than your shallow words. This backbone stronger than you ever heard. You can't break what was built to last. Your time is up, mine's coming fast. Remember when you turned your back, left me hanging in that courthouse hall. Said I was weak, said I was soft, but iron runs through these veins, y'all. This blood runs deeper than your shallow words. This backbone stronger than you ever heard. You can't break what was built to last. Your time is up, mine's coming fast. Too long, time to set the record straight. What you did wrong, can't take it back, but I'm moving on past all your hate. This blood runs deeper than your shallow words. This backbone stronger than you ever heard. You can't break what was built to last. Your time is up, mine's coming fast. You always said I'd never amount to nothing much. Look at me now. All I know you had my back. Used to ride with you, homie, said you never switch. Now you're telling lies, phone and money came between us. Changed the way you move, started acting shady, lost respect for you. Damn, should've seen the signs. You broke trust, now you're dead to me. Cut you off, that's how it's gotta be. Remember back in school days, swore we'd never change. Had each other's backs always, now I feel so strange. You've been talking sideways to folks I can't stand. Trade me for some quick cash, don't need that second hand. Snake in the fucking grass, thought you were my brother. Stab me in my back fast, won't trust another. How we get this far? You broke trust, now you dead to me. Cut you off, that's how it's gotta be. Gone, everything we built wrong. Should've listened when they warned about the way your heart was torn. You broke trust, now you're dead to me. Cut you off, that's how it's gotta be. Water runs different here. Same place Daddy learned to fish. Same place Granddaddy lost his brother, 13 years old. Current took him downstream, never did find all the pieces. Blood Creek, don't forget what it's seen and what it's done. Blood Creek's dead till the last drop finds the sun. Every stone knows every secret, every bend holds every sin. Blood Creek, don't forget where the payment has to. Uncle Ray came back from overseas, different man with different eyes, and found him floating face down, right where Daddy used to wait. Sheriff said it was the whiskey, but we know better than that. Some debts follow family lines, like water follows a path. 3 generations running, same questions with no answers. 3 generations hunting for peace that never comes. Blood Creek, don't forget what it's seen and what it's done. Blood Creek's dead till the last drop finds the sun. Every stone knows every secret, every bend holds every sin. Blood Creek, don't forget where the payment has to begin. Here with my son now, teaching him to cast his line. Wonder if the water's watching, wonder what it sees in mine. Wonder if the cycle's broken or just waiting for his time. Bobby Jenkins went missing same week that he passed away. Found his truck beside the water, keys still swinging in the breeze. No said, tell my wife I'm sorry, but sorry don't mean much down here. Some things can't be forgiven, some things just disappear. Blood Creek, don't forget what it's seen and what it's done. Blood Creek's dead till the last drop finds the sun. Every stone holds every secret, every bit holds every sin. Blood Creek, don't forget, don't forget. Water runs different here, always has, always will.
Creaky front porches, boots on telephone wire, summer heat rising, doggone bark just stares. Mama at the window, pie cooling on the sill, sip sweet tea, truth gets spilled. Paint starts peeling but the tales run deep. Lawn chair secrets never get no sleep. Grit in my words, little smirk in my saying. Randall said what in the back of the Chevy. Side eyes flying like the dust off the light. Tongue like a hammer, never missing the spot. Word travels faster than them trains rolling by. Rang in my ear like a lonesome midnight cry. Spinning round, next thing you know, that old steel track done stole the show. That old steel track done stole the show. Checkered table, breadcrumbs, sideways glance. Paper fan waving at a second chance. Romance, Mary found hope stuffed in a pocket of gin. Ricky saw the preacher, but who let him in? Barbershop buzzing like a hive in July. Who kissed who just walked by? Nothing but breeze and a wild-eyed sheep. Grand stories like campfires drawing them in. Words ping pong, walking fence lines. Ain't no use running from a grapevine design. Word travels faster than them trains rolling by. Rang in my ear like a lonesome midnight cry. Spinning round, next thing you know, that old steel track done stole the show. That old steel track done stole the show. Truth untied, caught myself passing on. Saw my own lips, tin can carrying along. Hiding from the mess, throwing pebbles at the pond. But ripples come back when you thought they were gone. Brown bottle sunset, headlights blinking slow. Learned my lesson, but still wanna know. Half believe nothing, half tried letting go. Hearts wide open, getting caught in the flow. Worn out flannel shoulders light as the sky catch my own name floating before I reply. Word travels faster than them trains rolling by. Rang in my ear like a lonesome midnight cry. Spin it round, next thing you know, that old steel track done stole the show. That old steel track done stole the show. Think you know me, think you got it figured out, but you ain't seen what I'm about.
Think you're smart, think you're running this whole damn show, but there's some shit you just don't know. You fucked up, you fucked up, you fucked up bad. Now you're gonna pay for what you had. You fucked up, you fucked up, you fucked up bad. Should've listened when I told you that. You walked around like you owned every goddamn thing, like you were some kind of king. You took what wasn't yours to take. Now you gon' feel my way. You thought I'd just sit back and let you play your games, but I ain't built for taking blame. You crossed the line you can't uncross now. You gonna feel that loss. Fucked up. Now you're gonna pay for what you had. Should've listened when I told you that. You thought I was weak, thought I was weak, thought I was weak, but now you can't speak. Thought I was weak, thought I was weak, thought I was weak, but I'm who you see. But that was all just an act. You sold me out for 30 pieces of nothing, left me here with all this suffering. But I've been waiting, I've been patient, building up this confrontation. Now the tables have turned around, and you're the one who's go, and then you're the one who's go back. You fall. Remember when you said you never leave this place behind? Now I'm cruising empty back roads with your voice stuck in my mind. Every mile marker's counting down the years since you've been gone, but your memory ride shotgun keeps me fucking moving on. Used to race these gravel paths when we were 17 and wild. Now I'm chasing phantom headlights like a broken dear child. Yeah, the radio's still playing all the songs we used to know, but the passenger seat's empty where your laughter used to flow. Tell me how the hell I'm supposed to let you go, when every turn reminds me of the love we used to know. You're a ghost on this highway, haunting every curve, getting what I fucking serve for believing every word. You're a ghost on this highway, can't I run the past? All this pain will fade away, way. But ghosts are built to last. Built to last. See your silhouette in cornfields when the sunset hits just right. Hear you whisper in the wind when I'm driving through the night. All the promises you made me, now they echo in the dark like a broken fucking compass that can't find its way back home. You said forever was a word that we could carve into these trees. Now I'm staring at the scars you left on everything I see. Every bridge we used to cross now feels like burning down. Every sacred spot we claim is just another ghost town. Tell me how the hell I'm supposed to let you go, when every mile reminds me of the love we used to know. You're a ghost on this highway, haunting every curve, getting what I fucking serve for believing every word. You're a ghost on this highway, can't I run the past? All this pain would fade away, but ghosts are built to last. Yeah, they're built to last. all these memories ain't fair. Can't escape what isn't there, but I keep looking everywhere. Maybe I should turn around and back to where we started. Before was the only direction for the broken-hearted. Your ghost keeps riding with me on this endless fucking ride, through the hills and through the valleys where our loved ones lived and died. You're a ghost on this highway, haunting every curve, getting what I fuck deserve for believing every word. You're a ghost on this highway, can't I run the past? Thought this pain would fade away, away. A ghost, you're a ghost on this highway, won't let me drive away. Every mile I put behind me, still you're here to stay. You're a ghost on this highway, can't escape what's past. Things ain't meant for leaving. Ghosts are built to last. Yeah, they're built to last. Still cruising empty backwards with your voice stuck in my mind. Every mile marked as count, but you're the ghost I'll never find. Ain't much out here, but it's mine though. Same blood runs deep, same folks I know. Keep my circle tight, keep my work clean. Small place, big dreams. This my kingdom, this my throne, built from nothing on my own. Y'all can keep your fancy shit, I got what I need right here. Blood and bone. Taught me how to build. Mom's prayers kept me strong and still. When the world gets loud, I come back to this sacred ground where my heart exists. This my kingdom, this my throne, built from nothing on my own. Y'all can keep your fancy shit, I got what I need right here. Blood and bone. From nobody else, what I got is real, what I am is filled. Every scar tells truth, every lie shows time. This place made me and I made it mine. This my kingdom, this my throne, built from nothing on my own. Y'all can keep your fancy shit, I got what I need right here. Blood and bone. Blood and bone. Backwoods crown, feels just right. Backwoods crown, born to fight. Tell me about them bones you bury. Tell me about that weight you carry. You've been running from your bloodline, chasing money in the daylight, but them backwater bones keep calling. Every night when the rain starts falling, your granddaddy's voice still echoes through them pines where the creek bed flows. Said you'd never be like your old man. Now look at you with blood on your hand. Backwater bones, they remember everything, every lie you told, every soul you bring to that altar where your conscience died. Can't wash the stain no matter how you try. Backwater bones, they remember everything. Backwater bones won't let you be. Mama always said you had his eyes, Same fire, same hunger for the prize. But she never told you about the curse. How success just makes the hunger worse. Now you counting money by the stack, but them voices keep on calling back. From the cemetery where your name's carved deep on a headstone that you ain't ready to meet. Tell me how you sleep at night when them spirits come alive. Tell me how you face the dawn when everything you love is gone. Backwater bones, they remember everything, every lie you told, every soul you bring to that altar where your conscience die. Can't wash the stain no matter how you try. Backwater bones, they remember everything. Backwater bones won't let you be. Oh, yeah. River runs red when the moon gets high. Whistle through the trees like a lullaby. Your legacy ain't what you thought it'd be, just another name on the family tree. Can't run, blood that's in your veins. Can't lie, can't die. Choices that you made.
Your son looks just like you did, for the devil took the man you hid underneath all that false pride, and they see it in his young eyes. History repeats like an old refrain. Every generation bears the pain of them backwater bones beneath the ground, waiting for the next soul to be found. Backwater bones, they remember everything, every lie you told, every soul you bring to that altar where your conscience died. Can't wash the stain no matter how you try. Backwater bones, they remember everything. Backwater bones won't let you be.
Tell me about that phone, bitch. Tell me about that way. Yeah, backwater bones won't let you be. Get it. Gravel under my feet, sunrise bleeding through the pine. Take that mission.
Been carrying this weight since I could barely reach the count on mama's eyes. Got that worry, daddy's voice, got that thunder. Small town got his teeth in me, won't let a motherfucker go. But I got something burning, something they don't fucking know. Clock's been ticking, different conversations getting shorter. Every handshake feels hollow, every smile's getting colder. You see the cracks forming, see the fault lines in the foundation, but you keep on pretending, keep on selling that salvation. Blood and bones, that's all we really are. When the smoke clears out, when we pushed it too far. Blood and bones, running through these veins. Tell me what you made of when everything breaks.
That's all we got.
Corner store conversations, whispers behind closed doors. Everybody's got opinions about what this fucking life is for. You think you know my story, think you read between the lines, but you never walked these fields, never felt this hurt of mine. Generations of silence, generations of shame, playing by their rules, but I ain't playing the game. Every Sunday morning sermon, every Friday night live, I've been watching, I've been learning, now it's time to say goodbye. Blood and bones, that's all we really are. When the smoke clears out, when we pushed it too far. Blood and bones, running through these veins. Tell me what you made of when everything breaks.
Blood and bones, that's all we got. That's all we got.
You can paint picture pretty, you can dress it up real nice. When the truth comes knocking, you gotta pay the fucking price. I ain't your son no more, I ain't your boy to fix. Blood might make us family, but respect ain't in the mix. Blood and bone. Strip strip it all away, what you got left. Every breath you take, every step you take. Can't fake what's real inside. Can't run, can't fucking hide. Blood and bones, that's all we really are. When the smoke clears out, when we pushed it too far. Blood and bones, running through these veins. Tell me what you made of when everything breaks.
Gravel under my feet, sunset bleeding through the pines. Some things you can't leave behind. That's all we are. Yeah. You know who you are. This one's for you, brother. Listen close. I see you standing at the crossroads now. Same place I was when I lost my way. Somehow you got that fire burning in your chest. But let me tell you what I learned about the test. Before you make that choice you can't take back, before you walk that unforgiving track, you can't wash blood. Can't wash blood. What you do in darkness follows you today. Oh, can't wash blood in baptism one day. You can't wash blood. Can't wash blood every way. Brother, listen to what's played. I said I wore that badge like it was made of gold. Thought righteousness was something to be sold. But when the moment came to choose a side, found out my faith was just a place to hide. Before you make that choice you can't take back, before you walk that unforgiving track, you can't wash blood. Can't wash blood every way. What you do in darkness follows you today. You can't wash blood in baptism away. You can't wash blood. Can't wash blood away. Brother, listen to what I say. I know you think you got it figured out, that you can dance between the sacred and the doubt. But every step you take leaves a stain, and every prayer you pray won't wash the pain. Can't wash it away. Can't wash it away. Can't wash it away. Blood and baptism, blood and baptism. You can't wash blood. Can't wash blood. What you do in darkness follows you today. Oh, you can't wash blood in baptism away. You can't wash blood. Can't wash blood. Brother, listen to what I say. I say, choose your path, but know the cost. Some things you gain, some things are lost. You can't wash blood in baptism away. Been waiting by the phone, shit ain't ringing though. Empty bottles on the table where you used to go. Country roads remember what we used to be. Now I ride solo, fucking misery. Your mama asks about me when she's at the store. Tell her I'm alright, but I ain't sure no more. Ghost of your perfume still lingers in my ride. Can't escape the ache, I'm carried inside. Where you been, where you been? Why you leave me hanging in the wind? Got me searching in a small town bar. Where you been, where you been? Where you been, where you been? All these back roads lead to nothing, girl. Saw your sister at the diner, she just looked away. Yeah, she know the shit you probably didn't say. All the nights we talked about our future plans. Now I'm holding on to air with empty hands. Radio plays our song, I switch that station quick. Memories cutting deeper than a pocket knife flick. Small town gossip spreading like a damn disease, but they don't know the half of what you meant to me. Where you been, where you been? Why you leave me hanging in the wind? Got me searching every small town bar. Where you been, where you been? Where you been, where you been? All these back roads lead to nothing, girl. Heard you moved up north to chase some big city life. Left me here wondering if I was worth the fight. Every sunset reminds me of your face. Can't find peace in this godforsaken place. Where you been, where you been? Where you leave me hanging in the wind? Got me searching every small town bar. Where you been, where you been? Where you been, where you been? All these back roads lead to nothing, girl. Where you been? Yeah, where you been? Still waiting here. Remember when we carved our names in that old oak tree? Said we'd never let this place define what we could be. But 20 years of chasing what I thought was meant for me left me empty-handed, wondering who I'm supposed to be. Grandpa's land still holds the weight of every choice I made, every promise that I broke, every debt I never paid. Now I'm standing where it stood when everything would fade, asking if the man I am was worth the price I paid. Blood and gravel, that's all I know. Running through my veins wherever I go. What you plant here is what's gonna grow. Blood and gravel, blood and gravel. Mama used to say the hardest lesson that you'll learn is that some bridges that you cross, you'll never get to burn, and every road that takes you out will always make you yearn for the place that made you whole. Before you had to, I could taste the dust of every summer that I lost, feel the weight of every winter when the ground was hard as frost. Now I know what freedom means and exactly what it costs to find yourself again when everything you love is crossed. Blood and gravel, that's all I know. Running through my veins wherever I go. What you plant here is what's gonna grow. Blood and gravel, blood and gravel. Sometimes going forward means you gotta look behind. Sometimes what you're searching for is what you left to find. The strongest roots grow deep in soil that's been refined by every storm that tried to break what's been defined. Blood and gravel, that's all I know, running through my veins wherever I go. What you're playing here is what's gonna grow. Blood and gravel, blood and gravel. 40 years of running from what made me who I am. Now I'm learning how to be exactly where I stand. Crossed a line that can't be drawn again. Thought loyalty meant nothing to a man like you, my friend. Your word ain't worth the paper that it's on. Now I'm standing here with everything you've done wrong. Time to settle up. What you want me now? Time to pay the price for breaking sacred vows. Blood debts don't forgive. Blood debts don't forget. Every betrayal carved in stone and regret. Blood debts always call your name in the end. What goes around comes back to collect again. Remember when you swore you'd have my back through hell? Now I see your true colors and the lies you had to tell. Sold me out for silver, 30 pieces ain't enough. When the reckoning arrives, you'll learn what justice does. Time to settle up what you owe me now. Time to pay the price for breaking sacred vows. Blood debts don't forgive. Blood debts don't forget. Every betrayal carved in stone and regret. Blood debts always call your name in the end. What goes around comes back to collect again. You can run to distant counties, change your name and hide your face, but the weight of what you've taken will follow every single place. Honor something that you borrow, but you pay it back in full. Now the wolf is at your doorstep and he's come to claim his due. Blood debts don't forgive. Blood debts don't forget. Every betrayal carved in stone and regret. Blood debts always call your name in the end. What goes around comes back to collect again. Yeah, what goes around